Hey everyone, here is a workout training summary for the month of November 2020. It's been a while, so to update on how far along the training and workouts have been progressing, it's been kind of a change since the last time I made an update. Before, there might have been different goals as far as strength training, but that's kind of been put on hold. Little aches and pains and minor injuries have kind of set me back, and the motivation to build strength has kind of evaporated over the last couple months. It's not that big a deal for me anymore, so I'm not really following any particular program or any sort of true structure as far as workouts are concerned. It's more of kind of just go by feel and freestyle as far as selection of exercises, reps, weights, and sets. Mostly I just use what is available, and this has been kind of necessary during the times when gyms were closed, and so the only available things were home fitness equipment. But that hasn't really been much of a deal it hasn't been much of a problem in the past either, because the way I had done workouts was mostly revolving around the big three lifts. So as long as I had the weights and barbells and squat rack for the three main movements of squat, bench press, and deadlift, I was able to build a workout program around those and just add in accessories with even minimal amount of equipment to maybe a dumbbell here or there, and in addition to the barbell work. And those two things could provide enough exercises themselves. So the workouts without the big three lifts are kind of different. I haven't really been too concerned so much about even including the exact barbell work that I used to do in the past with squat, bench press, and deadlift. Nowadays it's okay to do like a variation if I feel that injuries or aches and pains are holding me back from progressing in those lifts. And even then, there was a while that I didn't do the big three, didn't do any of the big three lifts at all, or even any slight variation. There was a while I used mostly machine weights when they were available, when the gyms were still open, such as the leg press and the machine chest press, and there's no machine movement that could imitate the deadlift, so for a while that was cut out, and I was just doing mostly getting the leg work done from leg press, calf press, hamstring curls, and leg extensions, and even doing some cardio on the treadmill. And I felt like that for a while that felt like more interesting than the big three lifts, probably because it was just kind of a different type of stimulus, different type of challenge. I mean, once my weights lifted had kind of stalled, and I was looking for something different to kind of stay motivated. I mean, increasing weights can only go so much for so long, and then when you hit a plateau, or it's not, you don't feel as excited or amped up about it anymore. You try to look for something different, and so I tried cardiovascular exercise and creating different challenges, seeing if I can jog for longer distances or jog for longer duration, and finding a challenge that way. And then after the gym started opening up again, and it wasn't all home workouts. I've shown some here about what I've done with minimal equipment. There's still a lot of things you can do with just even a dumbbell, but it's basically just some variation of an exercise that is focused on one target muscle, and then you think of a way to provide resistance against the muscle. So if it's a pulling exercise and you're working your back muscles, and you provide the resistance in the opposite direction, and you pull the weight against the resistance. Or if it's a pressing movement, you push the weight against the resistance. And that's one way you can continue to make progress or provide enough stimulus for change.